Hey guys, this is Social Fire, and I'm back today with another showcase. This time we are taking a look at the free-to-play Super Agility LR Super Saiyan Future Trunks. So I'm testing him out at 100% on my Future Saga team here. So we'll start off with his stats. At 100%, his HP is 18,025, attack is 19,330, and defense is 15,775. His leader skill is Future Saga category Ki +3 and HP attack and defense plus 70%. His 12 to 17 Ki super attack is called Burning Attack and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And his 18 plus Ki super attack Change the Future greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. His passive skill True Ending is attack plus 25,000 at the start of the turn. Also Ki +8 and attack and defense plus 20,000 when facing 2 or more enemies. His link skills include attack plus 500, Super Saiyan, which is attack plus 10%, Cold Judgment, which is defense plus 20%, Royal Lineage, which is Ki +1, Dismal Future, which is Ki +1, Shattering the Limit, which is Ki +2, and Legendary Power, which is attack plus 5,000 when a super attack is launched. Categories are Hybrid Saiyans, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Vegeta's Family, Super Saiyans, Android Cell Saga, and Master Student Bond. And here we have our Dokkan mode on him. So we'll take a look at what he does with this Dokkan mode here. So I do have him focus on Upiers, who's a strength type, so he does have a type advantage. So 4.8 million, definitely not bad for a free-to-play LR, and that's without a critical as well. So like I said, you'll see a range of damage throughout the video, but for a free-to-play unit, he does very well. Like I said, I just finished the grind for this guy since his legendary campaign is going on global. Meant to finish it quite a long time ago, but the drop rates were so low for these medals when it first hit global. But now with the legendary campaign, we have the boosts as well. So I believe when you're running the Prime battle, I think it's Future Saga and Androids categories that increase the drop rate. So you definitely want to bring as many of those units along as you can. Now keep in mind, with his Prime battle, you can only bring characters that drop from story events, strike events, Dokkan events, special events, and limit events. So a lot of free to play. You can't really bring along your summonable units there. And you also can't use Dragon Stones to revive, so you do have to be careful. It's not extremely hard to run the Prime battle, but you do want to keep a close eye on your health bar. A few times I wasn't paying attention and died and took a little longer. And luckily we do have the boost now as well, which is nice because we can use that at least 3 times and then every time it renews, which is what I've basically been doing lately. I've been incredibly busy, but I've been trying to use the boost anytime they pop up to finish this, which did make it definitely faster there. Now since the legendary campaign is going on, we do get the rewards as well. Now if you had him to LR status, completely full SA level 20 and everything, I think you got the additional 10 Dragon Stones, 3 Kais, and 2 Incredible Hourglasses. But if you did it like me, during the legendary campaign, you still get rewards for getting him to, just for recruiting him, I believe it's 20 Dragon Stones and getting him to LR status. Leveling him up to level 20, our SA level 20 is 7 Elder Kais, and then if you activate 100% of his hidden potential, you get the hidden potential orbs. It's 4,350 of the small agility hidden potential orbs, 2,500 of the medium hidden potential orbs, and 230 of the large hidden potential orbs. So I've got to say, guys, I really feel like this is worth the grind. I know a lot of people been complaining about the grind, me included, because it does take time. But again, these free-to-play LRs especially are really worth the grind, especially the free-to-play LR Vegito Blue. I use him quite a bit, and this guy I'm probably going to use fairly often, especially since Time Travelers and Future Saga have just gotten such an improvement. I've been running both of those categories quite a bit lately. Now, I'm not a big fan of flat attack or defense boosts, so I wish he had percentage-based buffs, but he still did very well. As you can see, he's still capable of doing some really solid damage. Not the tankiest, but he does take damage pretty well, though. Again, it really depends on what you have him on. Now, if you're actually still working on this, guys, it does take quite a bit of medals as well, especially if you're farming up the extra dupes so you don't have to use Kai's, which is what took me so long partially. But if you're still working on this, there's quite a few different team setups you can use. There are the free-to-play androids that you can farm up. You can run a free-to-play androids team, which is probably going to give you one of the better boosts since they have an advantage in this and will increase your drop rate. So you could use the free-to-play Intellect Android 21 and run a team with that. You could also run a free-to-play Dragon Ball Seekers team since we have the free-to-play LR Goku and Arale as well. Units like Bpon and the Tech Bulma units you could bring along as well. I mean, there's a lot of options. Personally, I think I had to go with the Planetomic approach where you use Gohan and then the Ginyu, which did pretty well. And then I would try to bring along a friend unit as well who would increase my drop rate. So it did take me a little longer. You could even use a tech team with the Tech Gohan or Goku and Gohan as well, and then Candy Vegito, Bulma units like that as well, and the free-to-play Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta you could bring along too. So you have a lot of different options as far as teams that you can build to run this Prime battle. But once you farm him up, like I said, he does really well in his categories here. So on this team, he did link up very well. You can see I brought along dual Tech Trunks leads. I'm running Tech Trunks constantly. They link up pretty well together. Most of the time, I kept him paired up with Super Saiyan Blue Tech Vegeta. So I can't run the support unit, the physical Super Saiyan Future Trunks, because they share the same name. So I kept him again in rotation with Vegeta here to just help boost him, and you know, Vegeta's a great support unit as well. And then I also brought along other units like LR Trunks and Mai, who I've also been using quite a bit since these categories again have gotten such a boost lately. We have LR, the free-to-play LR Strength Vegito Blue as well. And then we'll take a look here. And then I also brought along my physical future Gohan too. So again, like I said, the team linked up pretty well. I try to include a mix of his different attacks, so you'll see his 12 plus key super attack does the burning attack move, which for a free-to-play unit, again, I do like his super attack animations as well. And then Change the Future you'll see quite often. This one, he's actually against Goku Black, so you got to see the burning attack just a moment ago, and we'll take a look at the next rotation coming up. Alright, so now we're getting against like Goku Black here, and I have him linked up with the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Tech Trunks at the end. Oof, took a little bit of damage there, but that's fine. Alright, here we go. So here we see his Change the Future super attack for 1.1 million, no critical, but still, again, not bad for a free-to-play unit. Like I said, if you're still working on some of these teams that you're building, he has a number of categories, so especially if you're newer, definitely farm this guy up. I mean, he's great on Hybrid Saiyans, Future Saga, and Time Travelers are where I'm probably going to use him more often. He's going to fit Vegeta's family, Super Saiyans. Again, he has a lot of categories, so it's really worth farming him up. I'm personally looking forward to testing him out more. I should have done this sooner, but you know, when you're busy, these grinds take so long, especially again when you're trying not to use Kai's. And he does have a completely farmable essay as well that drops from his Prime battle, so like I said, there's really no need to use Kai's as long as you're patient. You just farm up the additional copy as well. Alright, so we'll take a look at this rotation here. Again, we have Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Physical Future Gohan at the end. And we're against Rose here. Alright, burning attack again. So 956,000 with critical. So like I said, it's a range, but this is against one of the harder phases of the Goku Black battle as well, so definitely keep that in mind. But I'm glad I can use him with some of the newer units I picked up as well, like Tech Trunks, and again, he fits so well in that category too. So really happy that I finished this battle, but we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. I'd love to hear what you think about this free-to-play unit, and if you finished farming them up on either Global or JP. So if you haven't, make sure you do, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is Social Fire, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.